I gotta say, it's pretty crazy how fast Daniel Vavra, the creator of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, has been trying to speedrun the downfall of his game. So if you're one of the people who was actually excited to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 since the original game was incredibly based, as with Daniel Vavra supposedly also being based as well, I regret to inform you that Daniel Vavra has been a grifter this whole time, which is peak comedy since he was calling out Rev Says Desu for being a grifter.
But a very bizarre situation involving Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and its creative director and lead writer, Daniel Vavra, who less than 2 weeks ago said it's a big mistake for AAA companies to respond negatively to YouTubers criticizing them. Well, unfortunately, he doesn't practice what he preaches because he has now gone after me.
Which I'm going to take some shots here, okay? I can't stand VTubers, especially men who hide behind anime women. Like, that is the most cringe beta male shit to ever exist. Like, let's just be honest.
Real talk.
But yeah, moving on. If you didn't know, this hack has been caught in 4K lying about the game not having an unskippable gay cutscene. As with the game not being banned in any countries, when Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was literally just banned in Saudi Arabia for the unskippable cutscene. As with featuring people who typically would not have these high levels of melanin in their skin in Bohemia, to put it lightly. And then on top of all of this, the community manager and developers are straight up lying that Henry was always supposed to be bi. But nobody will be forcing you to play as a bi character. In addition to that, Henry can now also be a cat person because now we have cats. Wow, bro, that was so funny I forgot to laugh. But anyway, so there's this absolute shill YouTuber known as worthabuy who made a video on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 saying he doesn't care that the devs lied and there is nothing wrong with it.
The fact is, Daniel still lied. I don't know anything about that. When I buy a game, I don't go out to dinner with the developer. I play the game. If the developer has lied, do you want to know how many fucks I give about that? I don't care. Do you think the developers of games, do you think directors of movies, they're all perfect people who don't ever lie or do anything wrong? What's that got to do with anything? Grow a pair of fucking balls, man. My goodness, how many fragile people is it? He lied. Somebody lied. He made a game. Oh my goodness.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes. Which honestly should be a surprise to nobody, since anybody who is getting review copies ahead of release date is almost always a shill. Like, even if the developers who sent you the codes didn't specify you had to be positive, you are encouraged to do so, because if you don't, then they might not send you a code next time. You are also biased since you got it for free. So yeah, any dipshit reviewer who says they aren't influenced by early copies of a game is lying to you. Now, unfortunately, I cannot find an archive of this stream, so this is going to be like a little bit ghetto, just a little tiny bit, but in all honesty, it's probably a bit in line with the theme of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you know, because it's featuring brothers and shit, you know?
I am black and I'm good at basketball. Look at the stylish layup, yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to use Sen's reaction to the archive video to react to it. I'll probably just cut out most of Sen's reaction though, unless he says something based or I think it's really funny.
It's just in there if you wanted to do that. And I'm sure somebody might want to do that. But if you are caught doing that, it is a sin in this game.
He's talking about the gay romance.
Having a homosexual relationship in this game is a sin in this game because it's a Christian-based country. And I've seen that for myself. Everybody's going around saying, praise Jesus Christ. And if you do get caught doing it, you will be punished accordingly, as it was in them days. I don't know. It's frowned upon in the game, as it would have been. What is wrong with that? What is so wrong with that?
It gets
nothing
worse.
Is the answer. Absolutely nothing.
The problem with that is, in the original game, Henry was not a part of the LGBT, ABC, 1, 2, 3, XYZ mafia, okay? That's the problem right there. You are taking a pre-existing heterosexual character and turning them either gay or bisexual or, player sexual, because, devs love to use that word. Whatever the fuck you want to call it, you are changing the character. Now, we all know that why this is happening, right? Why was Henry a straight Christian man in the original and is he's now a fellow proud ally who is struggling with his sexuality or some shit. Oh yeah, that's right, because Warhorse Studios wasn't owned by Embracer Group at that time, and we all know how woke Embracer is, and the devs are now claiming Henry is you, and the reason that Henry wasn't into the men in the original is because of budget constraints. Like, you can't make this shit up. Did these developers like even play their own fucking game, or are they just disingenuous worms? Because if you even play the first game for 5 minutes, like just 5 minutes, you learn that Henry likes the bartender girl Bianca.
I was with Bianca. We were, talking?
And because Henry was a fellow Giga Chad in the original, I picked Bianca both times, because we all know Henry is drowning in those female undergarments, you know?
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right, all right.
I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
But nah, in the original, Henry was, you know, supposed to be bi-curious. He wasn't really sure if he liked Bianca or not. Like, what fucking hacks? Please do not buy or support Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm only going to buy it and play it to do a review on it to warn others not to buy it. So do yourself a favor and keep your money in your pocket and go buy something else. You know, maybe go buy yourself a Happy Meal or something. I don't fucking know. Like, literally anything else would be a better use of your money.
Nothing wrong with the gays.
You are so fragile that in a game the size of this,
Left-wing argument.
So good as this game is, such a massive game.
You really gotta love worthabuy's projection here, which is typical leftist behavior, by the way. Project your bullshit onto others. Remember, we are all the fragile ones for wanting the game that is supposed to and was literally advertised as historically accurate to be historically accurate. We are the fragile ones for having a problem with this DI woke bullshit of adding non-skippable gay romance love scenes and also black people in Bohemia.
Tina Parfait, thanks to the $5. Maybe the one black guy got lost in Chi and you need to help him find his way back to Africa. No, he's a scholar. His culture is superior to ours, and they treat women better in Africa, of course.
So yeah, we're the fragile ones when worthabuy is the one who literally put out a community post, which was also deleted not even like a few hours later, saying, sorry, the stream tonight had to be deleted, but some of the comments were so disgusting from the outrage mob that it could get me like in trouble.
I wanted it so fucking bad.
That's how it works on YouTube. I will make a summary video about it tomorrow where I can control and ban people who post disgusting comments.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Apart from that, it was an amazing stream. I am still having a good laugh about it. Wow, that's some major copium, am I right? He's just having a laugh at it, you guys. Ignore the fact that in the previous sentence, in the literal previous fucking sentence, he's going to make a summary video and go full on Wings of Redemption mode, low tier God mode, DSP mode, and give the ban hammer to anybody who's saying disgusting mean comments to him.
Banned, 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 banned. Gone forever.
The horror, am I right? And let me just translate that for you, because your Latina queen is really good. Like, she's a master at deciphering horseshit. Now, what he's really trying to say is anybody who disagrees with anything I say for whatever reason is going to be banned, and I'm going to call you a racist, bigot, piece of shit for disagreeing with me. Like, that's essentially what he means by that, you know, post. Also, thankfully, since syntheticman archived the stream, we can see that he is full on lying here, and the disgusting mean comments he was getting on his stream, you know, just he was completely making it up. Also, thankfully, people are actually calling him out on his lies. At least be honest and admit that you can't handle people calling you out on your hypocrisy. And absolutely pathetic move to delete the stream. Way to show your true colors, which is even funnier since he now deleted this post. Nothing but lies. But yeah, we can safely assume the stream did not go over very well for him, okay? Like, let's just be honest. Also, do not send him hate, obviously, as your Latina queen does not approve of being a hateful person, because that's like mean and mean-spirited, and you know, that's just, it's not very nice, okay? Speaking about your Latina queen though, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and also join my Latina kingdom where I, your based and most pure Latina queen, will never let you down. Ever. And I will continue to shine light down on these wretched rats and shills. Don't be a bum, join my Latina kingdom now.
And if you want to do that, do it. I don't care. I won't be doing it in my game because that doesn't interest me at all. I'll be playing as a absolute psycho as Henry is in my...
Okay, he just said he wouldn't do that in his game, so how does he know being gay is punished in the game unless he tested it? Did he actually test it? Is this a lie already we've caught him on? I don't know.
Yeah, wow. Synth brings up another really good argument. He just admitted he won't be partaking in the homosexual lifestyle in this game. So how the fuck do we know that it's even punished in the game to begin with? He just admitted he won't be doing it. And why doesn't he go into detail on how you are punished? Is it just a fine? Like, do you just get fined? Do you go to jail? Are you exiled to like fucking Africa or some shit? Do you get like beheaded? Or are you thrown into a dungeon to spend the rest of your years rotting in a cell and it just like cuts the credits? Well, honestly, if that actually were to happen, if that actually was the case, it might actually be kind of based. But let's just keep it a $1.99. We both know that's not gonna happen, okay? Let's be honest here.
The games he was in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. That's it. But it isn't a woke game because you can have a tiny portion of the game where you go with a bloke. That doesn't make a game woke. If you think that's woke, you need to get a grip, because that's not woke. You're looking more like...
That literally does make it woke. What the fuck is little bro yapping about? If in the original Kingdom Come, Henry was a straight Christian man, then in the sequel, after Warhorse is bought out by Embracer Group, and then they are like, okay, in the sequel, let's just make Henry like men and him like a dick and, you know, being pegged from behind, and say it's because of player choice or some bullshit like that, and also say the game is historically accurate, that is 100% DI woke bullshit, okay? Let's be honest.
Why is your friend this fucking ignorant, dude? Really tall.
That's not even mentioning them adding black people to Bohemia. Like, why can lefties never just be honest with themselves or just others in general? It's like their entire worldview is all built on deception, bad faith, and just straight up lies. So yes, if you're just checking DI boxes, which is what this game did, then yes, by definition, it is woke, you spineless shill. Like, normies for whatever reason think woke is only when something is blatantly woke, like in Dustborn or Dragon Age. Like, it can be subtle too, you know? If it's pushing left-wing propaganda and diversity, you know, forced diversity, then it's woke no matter how inconsequential you think it is. Which I'm pretty sure he's British or whatever, which we all know are majorly cucked. Like, if he even says a mean tweet, he'll be getting a knock on his door by that 5-0 coming to arrest his ass, okay? Like, he can't be affording to say mean things online, so like, I kinda understand it.
Like that screaming woman when Trump got elected. That's what you're looking like.
Yeah, this is just straight up brain rot. In no world is this even comparable to the screaming woman from 2016.
And any names, but I don't think these people who make these videos screaming about this are gamers. You never see them playing games.
Then worthabuy says we aren't real gamers and we don't even play the games, you guys. We are all just grifters, you guys. Well, to be fair though, there are a good amount or portion of grifters on the right, such as Andy Pants Gaming and or Melanie Mac, which definitely do not play nearly even half the games they talk about, and obviously are just blatant grifters, like, let's be honest.
Gaming industry, nothing. All they're doing is they're shitting all over one of the best games that's come out in recent years.
It doesn't matter if this is one of the best games of all time or the best game of the year or just, you know, a good game in general. For some reason, normies believe that if a game is good, then it automatically makes it not woke. Like, it's so fucking retarded. Like, syntheticman brings up Baldur's Gate 3.
The sad thing is, that could be true. I hate to say it. That could be true. It could be a really good RPG. Doesn't mean it's not woke. Those things aren't even mutually exclusive. Like, I don't fall for the bait that Baldur's Gate 3 isn't woke. Every time I read that, I'm like, shut up, retard.
Which admittedly is a good quality game. However, let's not lie to ourselves that it's not one of the wokest games to ever come out, especially when it features shit like bestiality. But it's okay, you guys, because, you know, it's not really a bear that you're actually having sex with. He's just shape-shifting into a bear, so therefore it's okay. Like, it doesn't make it any less degenerate. What if he shape-shifted into like a little kid? Then what? Oh, it's still okay because, you know, it's not actually a child. Like, do you not see how fucking retarded that shit is? Also, another good example is I'm pretty excited for Monster Hunter Wilds, as I'm a big Monster Hunter fan. I have my expectations set though, like they're not like that fucking high, and it's obviously going to be the biggest game of the year. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it does Elden Ring numbers for Steam player count and or surpasses 1 million concurrent players. However, I will not sit here and try to sugarcoat to you that the game isn't featuring woke shit in it, such as the removal of gender, which has been in the game since the original release on the PS2, or them censoring the crawling animations to avoid showing the hunter's ass, or just the sheer amount of forced diversity in general in this game.
The kind of shite we've been getting from AAA. And they're doing it because it pays well. Because there's a lot of seals out there who will fall for it. And a lot of people are going to miss out on a brilliant game.
Well, if missing out on games injecting woke politics helps return gaming to what it once was, means not playing a couple of good games that, you know, may have some woke bullshit in it, I think it's a sacrifice I'm willing to take to show these clown-ass developers that we don't want this shit in games anymore, and we want gaming to return to how it once was in the 90s and, you know, up to the early 2010s, when games were actually good and not movie simulators, and when women weren't ugly, disgusting creatures like you couldn't even identify as a woman even if you tried, okay?
Down your throat, you don't get preached at. There's nobody saying, oh, you should think this way. That doesn't happen.
Just like how in Spider-Man 2 there was an optional side quest to help out the gay underage kid ask out his gay boyfriend to the prom. Yeah, sure, you weren't forced to do that, but does that mean the game is now all of a sudden not woke because, oh, look, they didn't force me to do the side quest helping out my gay boyfriend? And again, Synth brings up a really good point about the slippery slope.
See, again, this is just pretending the slippery slope doesn't exist, is exactly what that is. That's always how it starts, okay?
I would have foreseen the shit show that would happen from these fake gamers, and it's happened.
Yeah, we are all just fake gamers. If you don't like politics and propaganda in your games, then you're just a fraud. You've never even touched a video game in your life, just like you've never even touched a fucking woman. Because we're all incels, you guys. We're all incels.
Yes, I might have a house somewhere full of bodies and steal all the belongings and their clothes, but I'm allowed to do that. It's a role-playing game. In Oblivion, I had a house full of innocent civilians that I murdered, and I took all the bodies and dumped them in the cellar.
Okay, but is there gay sex in Oblivion? This is a false equivalence.
Actually, I did that in Fallout 4 as well, in the hotel.
I don't know what he's blabbering on about, since Oblivion has nothing to do with Kingdom Come Deliverance other than maybe the UI in the game looking incredibly similar, and, you know, maybe it kind of taking place in a similar time period. But like, seriously, what does killing innocents in Oblivion have to do with the controversy about the gay shit in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
I saw one brown person in 25 hours of playing the game. One brown person.
Okay. And then he just laughs.
Well, why have you seen any brown people in the first place in a location that would have 0 brown people in it? Like, that's the question you should be asking yourself.
It's not immersion breaking. See, that's the thing. Tears on Joy. Never touched it.
It's not immersion breaking.
You're going to need... Alright.
If a setting has a person who is not native to the setting at all, and it's supposed to be a historically accurate game or taking place in a specific time period, etc., yes, that is by definition immersion breaking. Yeah, you guys, nothing is immersion breaking about playing as Yasuke, a 6-foot black samurai in Japan slaughtering the natives, right? Nothing's immersion breaking about that, am I right?
2 seconds.
Red Wolf says, it's not a matter of being fragile, it's immersion breaking that Henry takes it up the bum. That's what he's just said.
Oh, this is part that pissed me off.
So, Red Wolf, I want to ask you a question. Do you take it up the bum? Because there's people in the world you live in that do, and you could walk out there and take it up the bum if you wanted to. So I'm asking you, do you take it up the bum? Because according to you, you must take it up the bum.
Like, what is there even to say about this? Because somebody said it was immersion breaking in the chat that you take it up the bum somehow. In Worthashill's mind, he thinks saying, oh, is it immersion breaking like in real life? Because, you know, like, you know, gay people, like, they exist in, like, real life, you know? Like, little bro, it's obviously not immersion breaking in real life because there is no immersion to begin with, since we are in the real world and not some virtual video game world. Like, what kind of retard logic is this?
Why is your friend this fucking ignorant, dude? Really talk.
Then he somehow, which obviously he is a leftist, so the tolerant leftist here thinks it's somehow a gotcha that calling the chatter gay is a gotcha moment. Like, I personally thought nothing was wrong with that, so why are you trying to use it as an insult and a gotcha moment? Not very LGBT inclusive of you, okay? You fucking bigot. The Latina queen does not approve of this bigotry, okay?
I gotta do this without laughing. Because in your theory, if it's possible to do in the game, then he must do it. So therefore, it's possible for you to do it, so therefore you must do it then. Do you see how stupid it is, what you've just said? I want as realistic as possible. That's what got me into trouble with that other game that I reviewed.
It's just a choice that Henry is gay. Also, ignore the fact that Shill also wants the game to be realistic as possible. But you know, it's just a choice, bro.
When I buy a game, I don't go out to dinner with the developer. I play the game. If the developer has lied, do you want to know how many fucks I give about that? Grow a pair of fucking balls, man. My goodness, how many fragile people is it? He lied! Somebody lied! He made a game! Oh my goodness!
So now worthabuy goes on a spurging spree and claims that he doesn't care if the developers lied, which is a great thing to say. Just shut up, open your mouth up wide and consume your slop products. Let developers lie to you, it doesn't matter. Let politicians lie to you, just let everybody lie to you. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you don't ask questions and you consume your slop on your plate. But yeah, if you are subscribed to this guy and haven't lost all respect for him already, then I don't know, I think you just actually might be a lost cause, okay? So what have we learned from this video? That Daniel Vavra is a big fat phony.
Hey, you know who lives in this house? A great big phony! That's right, a phony lives here! A big fat phony!
Who LARPed as a based chud, and again, what's also hilarious is a few months ago, he was shitting on Dragon Age the Veilguard, but now he's full mask off. We also learned that worthabuy is a absolute shill with no self-respect, and you should not trust anything that spews out of his mouth. As with all of the Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance reviewers who got an early copy are all also certified shills, and that the game was only sent out to, you know, literal shills. So it's not looking all that good now for the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 bros out there, and I hope many people cancel their pre-orders and they lose out on a large chunk of money. That's what you get. Go woke, go broke. LARP as a base chud, get exposed as a libtard. So yeah, stay based, stay Latina pilled, and be on the lookout for my upcoming Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 review. You know, have a great day or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.